All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites, come out here week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America, which biblically is known as Babylon because it's the land of confusion, also known as Egypt because it's the land of bondage, all right? And it's also known as Sodom and Gomorrah because of all the homosexual activities that go on throughout the 50 states, all right? We're here to prophesy against this great wicked kingdom, all right, in the name of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. So first and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH. Want to send double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations always to the hopeful elect, doing this work throughout the four corners of the earth as we were ordained. You know, hey, so without further ado, we're gonna get straight into it, man. You know, today is so-called Independence Day. All right, and you know how it is with Jake. Jake, they turn into a whole different breed of niggas, man. You know, we're not gonna touch on that. I just want to make mention. You know, because it's a wicked spirit going on throughout this land, man. All right, but we're gonna get straight into these scriptures that we have. You know, hey, Lord willing, everything that we bring out is edifying, man. God.
This is Isaiah 26:1. In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city, salvation with the Most High appoint for walls and bulwarks.
And what is that great? Read that again, Bible says.
Isaiah 26:1. In that day shall this song be sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city, salvation will the Most High appoint for walls and bulwarks.
And salvation will the Most High appoint for walls and bulwarks, man. And that salvation ultimately will, when it speaks on that, it's talking about when the Most High he gathers his elect from this wicked kingdom, man, from the north side. Oh, he brought all that glass. You had the precept, bro?
No. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in.
And who is the righteous nation, man? The righteous, hey, it goes into the Most, what does it say? The Most High, he have created man upright, but they have sought out many inventions. The Most High have made us a noble, an honorable seed, but we turned into a degenerate vine. No, the Most High created us a righteous people, man. But within that, he gave certain men his spirit. He breathed that breath of life into certain men to be able to understand this truth and to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. All right? And that going into that city is what? Being a part of this truth. Being a part of the Most High's, I lost the exact word that I want to use for it. Being a part of, you said, yeah, the Most High's temple. You know, because
Isaiah 26:2, open ye the gates, that the righteous nation which keepeth the truth may enter in.
Yeah, the righteous nation. He was very specific, the righteous nation, man. Because as I mentioned, the Most High had it written in, I believe, the book of Isaiah, he planted us a noble vine. All right? And also in Deuteronomy, he made us a peculiar people, and he gave us the law, statutes, and commandments, man. He brought us near to himself. So this salvation that it's talking about is really coming out of this, being separated from this world and being having this breath of life breathed into you, man. Because that's what we say. What are you saved from? We're saved from this world, man. The Most High, he showed mercy on us to pull us out of this world and to breathe this breath of life into us. That light, as in 1 Thessalonians the 5th chapter, he breathed that into us, man. Yeah, you got something to say, bro? Yeah, I can get it.
I left it in the garage that time. I wasn't make it, and I just kept it. So hey, call all YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Shalom. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, I ain't mean to switch it up, but my spirit was real heavy to bring this out on the highway and to do a lesson on it. But why not combine the two? You know what I'm saying? So what I wanted to go over is that Esau reign is over, and you know they don't know what to do about it, and it's proof. All right, because right now you got people pulling down statues everywhere. Thomas Jefferson statues, George Washington, not George Washington, but other Confederate statues, and I forgot who said it, but someone said, you know, basically what next? George Washington, you know, yeah, Christopher Columbus, and so they were emphasizing like, if you're going to get rid of Thomas Jefferson, you might as well get rid of all the presidents. Now, when he said that, my initial reaction was like, so, you know, like, aren't you trying to destroy you destroyed our history? Can we get that in, what's that,
Saying unto them, you're not a people. Yeah, Hosea. This is Hosea chapter 1, verse 9. It says, Then said the Most High, call his name, lo ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Because he said, Lo ami, because basically we got that divorce going to bring out that Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 8, real quick, Bible Koshai. Because, first of all, we lost our heritage from idol worship. What's going on, Coach? We lost our heritage because of idol worship. The Lord said in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, which that's why I ultimately want to go to, is that he said the idol worship was the beginning of spiritual fornication, man. You know, and one of the primary ones was when we was in Egypt. The Lord, Pastor Ramla did a lesson the other day, talking about, you know, going over how about the witchcraft and how the Lord, one of the main reasons why the Lord kept telling us to move to this land, move to that land, is because it was always idol worship. All these heathens was always doing worshiping some type of deity. And then when he told us to go into Israel, he said don't do as they do. You know what I'm saying? So one of the main things to our fall is idol worship, man. You know? And them statues, Babylon, the today's holiday, all that, it's idol worship because you're celebrating, the reason why I say it is because let you do the otherwise and say, I'm not with that. Then everybody have a problem with you and you'll feel bad or feel some type of weight. You know what I'm saying? If you eat meat and you eat meat or you're a vegan, you should be a vegan. No, everybody shouldn't hate you. But let you go against America's will, their holidays, their way of life, then it's going to be hate, right? So so if that's an entity, basically they worship that entity, that element, man. Especially like the flag. The flag's an idol, man. You know, I know the definition is not as accurate, but can we get the etymology to idol?
If I may add, you know, like the brother mentioned, you know, if you were to do the otherwise and go against these specific idols and things, as it says in the book of James, where it says they or Peter, one of the two I believe, it says they run not to the same excess of riot. People will speak evil of you if you're not worshiping these same idols that's proclaimed a national holiday. You know, I just want to put that point out there.
You know, and we got our own high holy days. Jake want to do, when I say Jake, I'm talking about the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They want to serve every power but the power of YAHAWASHI. Talking about your ancestors and all this shit. Nigga, you are your ancestors. You are your reincarnation of yourself. And your real ancestors is Moses, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, you know, Manasseh, everybody on his side, man. That's our real ancestors. So if you want to go back and call upon them, you're supposed to call upon the ultimate ancestor, which is YAHAWASHI, man. But niggas want to try to get groovy on some dumb shit, man. Trying to be different and be special. All right? That's your fucking problem now. Because within the society, your ass always trying to be different, that you can't even come together in unison and even fucking systematically go against the system. You know? So you got that definition? You add some more to that?
Not definition.
Okay. You read that first.
So this is the Etymology Online Dictionary of definition of idol. It says from mid-13th century, image of a deity as an object of pagan worship, from French idol, graven image, pagan god.
Yeah, so don't let that word pagan throw you off, but it's an image that you worship. I'm gonna look up pagan just to get it, because people like to get specific and play on words. So pagan means a person of non-Christian or non-Jewish, from Latin, pagan and classical, villager, civilian, non-combat, adjective meaning of the country of, village, pagus, country people, rural district, originally district, the release of pragnir to fix, to fasten. You know, so the one that stuck out is person of non-Christian or non-Jewish faith. So if you worship anything or celebrate anything that is non-Israelite related, is non-biblical, then it's idol worship. If you like, because once we go into the word, the reason why I say that, because once we go into the word idolize, it means to admire excessively. So this holiday is definitely admired excessively. They put the idol itself on the dinner tables, on the picnic tables, the pants, you know, shirts, you know, hats, all of that, man. I seen a nigga put a jean jacket and a American flag hat on a turtle and made him eat corn, man. That was the dumbest thing ever. I'm looking at it like, man, I said curse on him because I felt bad for the turtle, man. You know what I'm saying? Turtle looked stressed out, man, and he was hungry at the same time. So it's like, gotta
Starved
eat.
the turtle to make him eat the corn.
Yeah, you know, that nigga eating corn and shit, like cooning and shit. You know what I'm saying? that's how I see it. Like you feel bad for this man. Yeah.
This is the book of Psalms 96 and verse 4 through 5. It says, "For the Lord Yahawah is great and greatly to be praised. He is to be feared above all gods."
That's right. There's no let's get it. There's no other God besides me. You know. You go ahead, brother.
It says, "For all the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord Yahawah made the heavens."
Yeah. The Lord Yahweh made the heavens, and he said that to Israel, and he said that to Esau. You know, he said, name I am and none else beside me. He said, basically, his name is I am that I am, or he is that he is. He is the existing one. Okay.
This is Isaiah 45 and 5. I am the Most High Yahawah, and there is none else.
Or he is that he is. All right. Because when he told Moses, I am that I am, he was referring to himself. So if I translate that, if somebody say, I am, then I would say he is, okay? So when you call his name, you call him by he is, okay?
There is no power beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me.
Yep, so at the end of the day, say, I am the Most High, Yahawah, I'm the existing one, and there's no other power besides me. Now, for one, there are other powers, okay? Another thing, these holidays and these idols do have a spiritual entity behind it. I always bring up Christmas and how you can get into a Christmas spirit, man. When they really get into the spirit of giving and being happy and you know, letting you off on it, you know, letting you on the interstate and shit. Oh, come on, man, you know, giving you cookies and shit at work, you know what I'm saying? They really get into a spirit, and then it changes. That shows that's some demonic shit, man. You know, because basically a demon get on them for that time period and then get off them. You know what I'm saying? And get them into an idol worshiping mentality, man, making them feel all good and shit, man. You know, we had that spell cast on us, man. So I know the feeling, man. You know, Christmas time and shit, you smelling the fucking cinnamon, you know, walnuts, music playing. Now the Lord lifted the veil and removed those curses on us. And not the curses, but them demons. We got them demons off us, man. That fucking music is horrible, man. Walking through Walmart, like, man, what the fuck I come here for, man? You know, like, and every time I'm like, why did I come here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what am I looking for so I can hurry up and get the fuck out of here, man? You know?
I gotta fix that right quick. Amos 5 and 20, I'll get right to the point. 23, take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
Yeah, I was driving on the interstate. Any brother that's from north, out west, or out south, you'll see every crossing to the interstate, they got God Bless America, man. You know, and I was thinking in my mind, I say, y'all, I admire your energy for putting up all these signs, so I should counteract that. Being the competitive nature I have, I would just put up a sign saying why. Before that motherfucker, I was like, I should put up a sign saying why in front of next to all them hoes. You know what I'm saying? So, cause at the end of the day, this place is Babylon. Ain't no, the Most High ain't blessing this place, man. You gonna ask, you got the nerve to do all that wickedness against YAHAWASHI, and then ask him to bless you. They really don't care. They just doing that to quench all these nigga spirits, and it uplifts Esau's spirit, man. Because to Esau, God Bless America is just a term of endearment, and it represents, like, you know, we the shit, basically. We did this. That's what it represents for them, man. You know, they ain't saying, oh, God bless America, thank you. They know, like, God bless America. You every show you see, you're like, yeah, nigga, we did this. This is what we built. We had y'all in slavery. We had Israelites in slavery. We beat, we robbed, we nuke people. We're the richest country. We got running water. That's how they, when they say God bless America, that's how they feel, man. And that energy, when today you feel that, man. You know, Jake just wanna fucking eat and talk shit, man. But Esau be on a whole different level, man. They go to watching certain movies and shit. They go watching Black Hawk Down and shit. You know what I mean?
Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, you know, they go to like really getting in that spirit, man. You know, because that's their God, man. You know.
So Jeremiah chapter 2 verse 11. It says that the nation changed their gods which are yet no gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit.
Yeah, these East Indians come over here, you know, set their shop up, got a big ass Buddha in that motherfucker. They are dressed up some. Now I'm not saying all of them, because you can find a so-called Christian one over here, but these people as a country don't change their gods. As a nation, they haven't changed their gods. Our nation have changed our God, because we're going back. You know what I'm saying? And it's a 1/3 of us that are doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's so not only we're not, you know, not only we're going back, and it's a small portion, but the rest of the world is into whatever they're into, man. You know, I ain't know how to word it right, you know, but at the end of the day, the rest of the world is into what they're into. You know what I'm saying? Africa, you got the Olumbo Muslims. You know what I'm saying? They be all up in your shit with their hijabs on, man. But let us take our, you know, it's so hard for, you can tell we under curse, because let us put our garments on and go to school. They have a problem with it, man. You know? We can't register as Israelite. You know, ride my mouth, tribal ruler, and put down my application or anything, man. I definitely ain't gonna get that job, you know?
Yeah, we like the only nation that has nothing, you know, out in public, you know, that we worship.
Yeah, that's for us. Like, oh, that's their shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Not their shit, but that's their stuff. That's their thing. You know? If you driving and you see a big old fat Buddha, you're gonna be like, there's Chinese around here? You know? You're gonna automatically think that, man. You know, you start seeing that Arabic, you know, or you see you know, what you call that Egyptian star, man, with the pussy and the rod, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna know it's polite people around here. You know? or really, I'm just joking, but you know, it's some Hamites, man.
Right.
Because that's what they really belong to, and we're not Ham, okay? So, yeah.
When we finish the Hosea, or
No, we'll go back to it and then we'll read this verse. It's still on track.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 8. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce.
Yeah, and that's why we're separated. We were separated from the YAHAWASHI, and those of us, Lord willing, we remain amongst the elect. That we the ones that woke up out of that, man. You know, let's get that. What's that? Probably what's that? Hosea 2 and 10, or I think it's the same book come out of her.
this is Micah 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
That's right. So then it's talking about come up out of her. Her is talking about here, man. All right. Our people supposed to come out of this place mentally and physically, but we're talking about geographically, man. Because in order to be saved, you gotta be saved for something. And America, which is Babylon, according to the Bible, pursuant to Revelations, the 18th chapter, you know what I'm saying, and other verses depicting America in the Bible is going to be destroyed, man. You know? And if you ask why it's going to be destroyed, then you're not godly at all, or you don't read the Bible at all. You just made up a God and then served him and looked at the white Jesus picture and served that, man. Because if we say America should be destroyed, you should be like, yeah, a long time ago. I'm surprised it lasts this long. They did what Babylon, did. They got all kind of deities. The brother sent the video showing a councilwoman giving thanks to everybody but the Most High YAHAWASHI, man. Every deity, Buddha, Islam, thanking the atheists, everybody. But this was a prayer. It was like the opening prayer. You know what I'm saying? This place gotta go, man. They don't respect the Most High, man. All right? And that's why the Most High let this place get so big and so proud that he's gonna bring it down, man. And Esau's going through that right now by getting these statues dropped, okay? But it's also a transition. We're gonna transition to something else based off of that, okay?
Yeah, because memorials are important. You know, even the men of the Lord set up altars. You know what I'm saying? They go to a place and named it, you know, Yahweh the Sun or something like that, where, you know, say Jehovah Jireh and all of that. Like, they set up monuments. They set up altars, man.
Yep. Yeah. So that's why, you know, the next chapter we're going to get into after this is Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. Going into their statues and all these things, man. You know? Because Esau, the low-level Edomites, are feeling it, man. They scared, man. All right, but the elite got a whole agenda about pulling these statues down. They're trying to get people to rise up to the point that they can destroy their constitution, man. You know, that's ultimately what they want to do. Because just like the Lord was bidden to the marriage, was bidden to the laws. And when we got divorced, it was because we moved away from the laws, right? Now, once you think about it, like really sit back, Esau is trying to do the same, but in a wicked way to the old world, come up with the new world order. Now, he trying to find a reason, you know, why he should separate from his woman, man, which is democracy in America. You know, and it's not like they're trying to do it because it's like, oh, I don't want this place no more. No, it's like I got to give the public a reason, because like if you separate from somebody in a relationship, Because, you know what I'm saying, that bitch can't cook right, but the law say, like, you know, you gotta deal with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can't have an evil eye towards your woman and just leave, right? So what people normally do, even if they are Israelite or not, is that if that other partner ain't do nothing and you looking at, like a woman looking at another nigga, she gonna make up something or be mad at him or start shit, man, to try to separate that relationship. Now Esau is doing the very same thing. They starting shit, starting shit, starting shit. And the people that are under democracy are basically under the marriage, under the contract. You know, so they starting shit and starting shit and starting shit to get us to leave, right? You know what I'm saying? Even though we're spiritually gone through the Most High, but we're talking about the population, the citizen. They want people gonna say, man, I'm tired of this Constitution, I'm tired of these laws. And what is it? We always bring up is that problem, reaction, solution. They created a problem. These statues going down, black on. You can even say black on black crime, systematic oppression. You know what I'm saying? The cops killing niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always been happening. But I was like, God damn. But then you get memos by saying, basically, if they do this, you do that. They're getting trained like that. And where you think that training's coming from, man? Ain't nothing from before than we can send an email to the president to send out an email to the chief. Oh, that's probably for the chief of police of all states and say, yo, this is what it is. This is the standard right now. You know what I'm saying? They got red line and they got, you know, all these ways to separate. You got something?
Yeah.
You got to pass it up.
No, because you had mentioned that, you know, they're trying to take down these statues and they're doing it for a bigger purpose. This is Job chapter 5 verse 12. It says, he disappointeth the devices of the crafty. Now when you go into that word crafty, it goes into prudence. They have an agenda and they're systematically doing this for the long term, for the bigger picture. So it says that he disappointeth the devices of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yep. So the Lord, it's ultimately that Esau does it, but the Lord's gonna ultimately do it too, man. You know, stop their business. But they even try to, but Esau's doing it on the left hand side right now, man. You know, but yeah, go out, brother.
Finish it, Jeremiah 3 and 8. It says, and I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
Yeah, people went into idolization. You know what I'm saying? And that's, you can tell that this day is an idol and these statues are an idol. You know what I'm saying? And even Black Lives Matter is an idol. It's a created thing to make you, it makes you be in a certain mindset for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you around an Edomite and he ain't even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And you all mad and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all like us when we first found out about the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's activated. You know, they pretty much activated into doing this by somebody doing it to them. Like they're sheep. You know, we're sheep for the Most High. They're sheep for Babylon, man. You know, because why we was doing it? Because of this. Why they doing it? Because it was on TV. You know?
And it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and stocks.
Yep, so they defiled the land and country with stones and stocks.
And the precept the precept to that word, it says through the lightness of her whoredom. It says through the fame of her whoredom. You know what I'm saying? You was out there with it. You know what I'm saying? You was well-known idol worshiping. That's why the Most High put that bill of divorce on us, man.
Yeah.
That's why he put us away, as the brother read earlier. You are not a people.
What did he say? Can somebody get that? He was like, I don't even gotta look hard, basically. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Jeremiah. He said, something in damn, it was like basically I can't get it out right now, but man, it was like if I had to do like a deep search, but I didn't even have to do that. I just found y'all just openly going off and tripping, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It's just I just can't.
I know.
But yeah, you know, Jake is out here and they're plainly doing. They don't care, man. They get, and especially now within this time, you got social media. They going live and taking pictures. You openly like, yo, check me out, man. That shit ain't even private for you, man. You know, just like I was talking to a shorty the other day, and we were talking about eating chicken and watermelon. And she thinks she's an Edomite. She's a Jake. Dad's a Jake, right? And she say, do you feel ashamed to eat watermelon in public? You know what I'm saying? It makes you like kind of be like, makes you step back like, I know you motherfuckers looking at me, but I don't give a fuck. There's some real hater shit, like Dave Chappelle said. If you got a problem with somebody eating chicken and watermelon when it's delicious, something is wrong with you, man. You know, something wrong with you. Chicken? Everybody eats chicken. You're really a hateful person to hate a person because they eat chicken, yo. They eat chicken, eat niggas. It's chicken. Yeah, it's like, oh, breathing ass motherfucker. You know, like, chicken is top of the list. You find it? Thank you, guys.
It's
They gotta be.
It's Jeremiah 2:31. It says, O generation, see ye the word of the Lord. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? Wherefore say my people, we are lords, we will come no more unto thee. Can a maid forget her ornaments, or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten me with days without number.
Yeah, can somebody get that Baruch for 4:6? Yeah, 4:6. You holding something?
Nah, I ain't got it. Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemies.
Yep, so we were delivered unto the enemies because, is there more to that?
Yeah. Wait, I'll tell it to this one.
To that.
It says, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to the Most High.
Yeah, that's why we here, man. You know what I'm saying? And as I said earlier, is that we came out of that. We came out of the matrix, basically, and we stopped worshiping and sacrificing unto these idols, man. You know, we got out of that mindset, man. Okay. So let's get back to what you had. Yeah, something.
It says, verse 33, Jeremiah 2:33, why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Hey, that's fire. The brother, I think the pastor brought that up. I heard it recently, man. That's Jake today, man. But this is kind of different because Jake like this shit. But Jake basically feel like a certain way about, you know, getting killed by police killing them and shit. But then they agree with Esau, like, well, you got a point. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be hated. Or you don't want to say anything because you don't want to be taboo or lose popularity or lose, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of like what you said, they fighting for equality opposed to respect. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to fight for sovereignty. They don't want to fight to be separated. They want to fight to be equal to, or not even equal. They want to fight to be above. All right, let alone separate. They want to fight to be even above them, man.
Yep.
They're just like, we want what y'all got. Just treat us how y'all treat your own for the most part. You know, treat us like y'all, man. But this truth is not about that. We claiming what's ours through YAHAWASHI.
These feminists got more heart than these shit. They like, fuck niggas. Like, they even say the dumbest shit ever. Them niggas need to go on an island and disappear. You know what I'm saying? And people just annoyed at it. Imagine if imagine we're doing it. And it frustrates people. Nowhere near what a feminist does. If a feminist is, when it's in a room doing that shit, one of them extreme ones, I'd be like, oh boy, here she go. You know, but we come in there, they're gonna be like, whoa man, hey man, what's wrong with you, bro? We need to all come together and love and do this. Hey man, shut up, man, you know? That's just you know, the breakdown it get, like, you know, like, fuck.
Jeremiah 2:34. It says, also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocents. I have not found it by secret search, but upon all these.
Yeah, so like everything that Jake is doing is putting themselves like the Lord don't gotta find, he don't gotta.
It broke. He ain't pull up with that. It's broke.
Did I break it? You ain't gonna say, what's that? At no point of your body when you pull. Yeah, I gotta get that shit fixed. That shit, I'm pretty sure that crossed your mind. Damn, you don't even know what it is.
That's the shit, you hear that shit, ooh, I gotta get my ass home.
Yeah,
I need to sit this motherfucker down.
yeah. So the Lord said, you know, basically our afflictions, he didn't have to find it by no, not afflictions, but our the whoredom. He didn't have to find it by secret search, meaning that people just they be going live in church, showing their pastor preaching, and you know they're sharing their pictures. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like the Lord. It ain't like you sneaking in a back room, pop a little firecracker, back. Come back outside. No, you out here, man. You know. And they do it for everything else, for the flag, you know? Like, fuck that flag, man. That's a pure idol, you know?
They don't let it hit the ground, can't get it dirty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
Put
hope.
it at half staff if an important person died, you know what I'm saying? Like, that flag, they do more with that flag than we do with pictures of YAHAWASHI, man. We'll put it on the ground. Gets dirty. You know what I'm saying? We just use it for a point. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So now we're gonna go into basically our people were idol worshiping Esau. And Esau, this is Esau's mindset. That's why our people are in this position, because Esau has this type of mindset. They know what they're doing on a high-ranking level, and their spirit is just like that. Because at the end of the day, what this chapter is going over is that Esau don't have that inclination to serve the Most High, so he does things, or he don't even believe in life after death. He's trying to escape that, so he's trying to live here. He's trying to exist forever here. Because, you know what I'm saying, even though the Lord said you gotta go back to the Father of Spirits, you know you doing all this shit down here, knowing you gotta come and see me. But Esau is trying to create a system that even if I gotta see you, you can do whatever, but when I come back down here, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Basically, trying to create that. And he does that by his monuments. We found this. We created that. We did this. Americans. Africa, you know, African American is 2 Edomites, man. You know? You like super Edomite out as your nationality, man. You know? Because why? They know we're Israelites. They be damned if they call us Israelites, man. You know?
It's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 1.
They call you black. These black guys. What other nation do you do that to besides really Jacob and Esau, man? You know? But mainly Jacob, well, that's a black guy, man. You know? That's derogatory. Asian, that yellow dude. You know what I'm saying? Them yellow guys. That's racist. They be like, what the fuck? Why would you say something like that? You know? That shows how much they respect us, man. But theirs on the flip side by saying the white guy makes them like the white knight.
The pure.
Yeah, the pure. You know, it's automatically good associated with the word white. So mentally it does something to you, man. You know?
White is not affiliated with anything negative. Like what?
Well, we had to create, white devil. You know what I'm saying? That's you a white devil. You know what I'm saying? That was like the main thing, man. You know? Just go ahead, brother.
So Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves.
That's Esau, Edom. Really, anybody that's ungodly, but mainly this is talking about Esau, man. Okay?
Says reasoning with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man, there is no remedy.
Yeah, that's what they say, that their life is short, and when you die, you die. That's it. You just, nothing. Your body is fully activated right now. The motherfucker can remember, think, function, feel, and you just think this skin is doing that. You'll think there's no spiritual involvement in that, huh?
No energy.
No energy. Yeah, when I died, that this body was just like that. That's just how it was hardwired. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. You know? That means you can program rhythm. You know? You should be able to program it. If it's a body thing, all I gotta do is put you in the classical. 1, 2, 1, 2. Rock the hips. Rock the hips. Have you do that for years, and you will eventually develop rhythm. But Esau can't do that because his spirit lacks that, man. Alright? He lacks that natural groove. Alright? Until they watch us and just watch us over and over, then they do it like jazz, man. You know? Shit like the dances now, back in the day, Esau didn't know what the fuck was going on in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know nothing. You know, we used to laugh and talk about it. Now they come with more shit than we know about. You know, doing the dances and shit. Whoa. We're like, what the fuck do you know about this shit? Because they, you know, use social media, man. And even though it's wicked, one thing you're not supposed to give to Esau or another nation is the sword. But that scripture says that. Give not that which is yours to another people, right? But our people are quick to give our culture to Esau. Then Esau takes it and says it's his, man. You know, Eminem is a prime example, you know. Elvis. You know what I'm saying? And they go on, man. You know? Like Murder Mook said. He said, man, nigga can do it. He said, white boy doing nothing, right? You think it's amazing? Because when a black dude do it, it's some regular shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the things we do, like Lil Dicky, he can't fuck with Twister. But this is how you rap. Switzerland.
Some statement.
Yeah, Twister's regular. Alright, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, that's what it said in Jeremiah. It says, "Why trimmest thou thy ways to seek love? Therefore have you taught the wicked one your ways." You know, right on point with what the brother's talking about, man. Yep. Now they're so-called originators twerking, you know.
Yeah.
Nigga women came up with that, you know.
Yeah.
now you got they got the fitness dances and shit.
Yeah,
you know?
fitness dance. That's what they called it. Them niggas some nasty thieves. Like them hoes. Like we wanna be out here like this wildin'. But we don't want to be called twerking. Like,
right.
Yeah, they call fitness, they hoes. You know what I'm saying?
They move that negative connotation on
yeah, this is a fitness dance. Bitch, you is nasty, man. You know? Talking about you're a sex connoisseur. No, you're a slut. That make no sense.
Back in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and the second part of verse 1, it says, "Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. For we are born at all adventure." And
that's basically reincarnation. They don't believe in reincarnation either, man. You know? Esau, just like I said, they think you just die and you just poof, gone. You know? I know we went in a long discussion about Esau having no soul, but you know, I guess he believes that because he don't got no soul. He believes that. Nobody got one. You know how it is, you know what I'm saying? When you can't do it, you know, nobody can. If I ain't got no soul, I'm pretty sure nobody else got it. That's that what you do at night. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's Esau, man. He probably, you know. That's crazy. I just made that connection. I know he ain't got no soul, but that's why he don't think nobody else got one either. Cause he can't dance. He gotta steal everything. He'll cheat to win. He'll play. I'll tell y'all later. But I was thinking. I said, man, he saw the type of nigga that play Madden on rookie and celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we going snapping. Boy, that's what I do. Like, under a rookie, you just press X, A then X. That's crazy. He has no soul. He has no integrity. Every time, you know, all verts. Yeah. All white team and shit, talking Greek, telling everybody by himself, make a statue for it. You know that was blessing his sword. So he's nice with that. You know what I'm saying? But he always stole that. He stole that. He stole the nuke from Germany, even though they're Edomites. You know, the head Edomite had to steal the knowledge, man. How to cultivate and grow, you have to steal that from the natives, man. You know, the whole explosive concept came from Moab. Yeah. You know, you just know how to make shit bad, man. Let's get that Ecclesiasticus. Unto the pure all things are pure, and then the one that says he made, you know, honey, this and that for good.
Ecclesiasticus 39:25. For the good are good things created from the beginning, so evil things for the sinners. The principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil.
That's right. And Esau is the father of sin. You know what I'm saying? If you could pick a nation as to be sinners, it'd be Esau. You know? Look, you got GMO foods. You took something normal like food and made it GMO and cancerous. You know what I'm saying? You took pure energy that can give city light, give cars power, really run everything for free, forever, no cost, and you turn it into a bomb. You know what I'm saying? That's the most positive thing you can have, and you turn it into the most devastating thing on planet Earth, man. You know, take vanilla ice cream or vanilla and turn the shit white. It's like, for what? You know, what you about to say about this?
Steroids.
Yeah, steroids.
Because the body produces naturally human growth hormone and testosterone. You make it synthetic, and then you take it so that you can get on a higher playing field than Jake.
Yeah. And the fact that, you know, it's a domino effect, because the food and the way you feminize the men now, the estrogen level is high, man. People don't go outside, the food bad, then the liquor, you know, the strong drink and the yan, that shit got shit in it. You know what I'm saying? Then they mentally pushing shit into you, man. You know? Like, you got an over man. Like, men got an over men nowadays, man. You know? That's what, like, beards is a fashion now, but when it goes away, beards ain't come out to be manly. It's just, that's what women are into. You know what I'm saying? Not for them, but for us, beards are a manly thing. That's your badge of manhood, man. And that's your like, I'm a man thing. You know? I had talked to a shorty, and I was like, man, you know, if I had a beard, I'd grow it out. She was like, oh man, why would you do something like that? I said, oh, yeah. I said, bitch, I can't grow one, so if I had one, like, fuck you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? My mind, like, I had a beard in my mind, so like, fuck you. Yeah, you know? I ain't even rocking with the idea, bitch. I do got a beard. Spiritually, yeah, so you gonna fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
Titus chapter 1 verse 15. It says, unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled.
Yeah, they're not an upright people, man. You know, and this goes to non-believers too. The Esau, anything he touched, man, it turns to ash, man. He's a destructive force. That's why the Lord said if he ain't shorting the times, no flesh should be saved, man. Because Esau ain't gonna stop. He don't know how to stop.
Yeah, it said for he was a murder from the beginning, man. Starting with Cain. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. That's
starting with Cain, man. Like, yo, he could have. Oh, that's him, man. Yeah. I said, where you going?
I came back around.
We should have been playing that. You'll be like, what the I get it. All right.
But yeah, since the beginning, man, the Lord had that duality. So he had a righteous and he had a wicked, man. From the beginning.
Yeah, and it's like the brother talking about the spirit of Cain. What's funny about it is dude could have sacrificed the animal. It wasn't gonna hurt him. You know what I'm saying? Like we couldn't find him. He was just a nigga, man.
Yeah,
You know?
Yep.
That same stigma he try to put on us, that's him. He's a nigga, man. You know, stingy.
Nigga.
He's a full grown. You know. Go ahead, you got something.
Psalm 73 and verse 9. It says they set their mouth against the heavens and their tongue walking through the earth.
Yep. That set their mouth against the heavens, that's really talking about YAHAWASHI is truth. But in their tongue walking through the earth, meaning things that their theories and their ideas, people believe it, man. Alright? Niggas believe in the Big Bang Theory and evolution and they got no proof. Like, they just said it. They just got in a really nice suit, they talk real proper and just said it. And people's like, yeah, alright, yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying? They're really arguing and say that you're tripping if Esau don't approve it, man. You know? Just like I did the lesson today that it was saying about the COVID. I was posting a meme on Facebook that says, you know, they say there's an influx of COVID cases. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it came from the fact there was an influx of tests that was ran. And it was like, you know, you test your IQ, you'll find that more people are stupid. You know what I'm saying? You go around testing more IQ tests people take, the more people who are stupid you find. It was like, it's a record-breaking amount of stupid people. Because everybody's taking a test for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now everybody is forced to take a test or to do anything, they gotta take a test. And then you can turn around and fake diagnose them too, man. You know, there's cases about that being out, about them basically somebody died naturally, so they was gonna put it as that they died from the COVID, man. You know?
Keeping the numbers.
Yup. That's Esau's sorceries, man. And that's the type of shit he do, man. He takes something and just turn it upside down and make it wicked as hell, man. You know?
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 2. It says, for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been. For the breath is in our nostrils as smoke and a little spark in the morning of our heart. It says, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance.
So that's why they act how they act, man. That's why Make America Great Again and all that, and going back to Rome and always bringing up, you know, Thomas Jefferson and this president. This is like the day. Memorial Day is a big day for them too, man. Because Memorial Day, I really never knew. I never knew. I always thought Memorial Day was for military. That's what I always thought. I thought it was a military holiday that you mourn for the people that died over there. Because then once I got older, people were like, yeah, man, it's all for everybody that's dead. You know, it's like, but the way they celebrate it, it's a military thing. I always see military ads and all this, man. You know,
all the flags on the graves and shit.
Yep. So they want to be remembered. You know what I'm saying? They thrive off of that, man. Okay.
It says, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works and remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof.
Yeah, it's like spraying something into the air. Like, they think the existence is going to be like that. So what would you do to solve that issue? Okay? The scripture's going to get into it.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. Come on, therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth.
Yeah. That's why they be killing them and using them as trophies, eating them, like riding them, putting them in zoos and shit. You know? They basically just like, I'm just about to live it up, bro, because this is it. That's why they be trying to they're trying to find out. They're doing that adrenochrome shit, fucking drinking that blood, man. You know? Cause they trying to live long, man. These old motherfuckers don't be wanting to die, boy. Sound crazy, but especially old white people. They don't.
What was that old boy?
Seven
Heart
heart
Then they had like 8 heart surgeries and shit.
Yeah, 8 heart surgery. I seen an Edomite person that was old that basically, I'm like, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. She got the light on and the TV. And the spirit was like, that bitch ain't trying to die. She lights out.
She's that electricity.
Yeah.
They got you.
She's like, if I close my eyes, I might.
Might not open them back up.
Yeah, I'm too weak. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes get dim. You know what I'm saying? You get weak, man. And Esau they be strong, boy. They be sweating in that bitch trying to stay up. Trying to get orange juice. Why you want orange juice, Betty?
Keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive. You hope. My name Hope.
Bathing in blood and stuff like that to try to stay youthful.
Yep, because that blood, that's where the stem cells come from, man. You know? That's why they put out so many movies. That movie where when they put the chip is on Netflix. It's a series, Cyber something. You got that one. You got the one that you got Get Out when they transferring the bodies. You know what I'm saying? Showing that they basically
Repo Man.
Was it Repo Man?
Repo Man. They take bodies and put your mind in another body or something.
Yep. You know? So they want to live forever, man. They want to try to find out what the gist of it is.
Hey, we just read how they think. You know what I'm saying? They think that you ain't gonna live again, so you know what I'm saying? They trying to figure out a way to just live forever without the Most High. Like the top elite know that about
they say,
reincarnation.
that's why I gotta go. That's the only way he can get me. Because down here, I'm acting a fool, ain't nobody can stop me.
Right.
Yeah, if I can live forever, you know, I'ma duck him. You know? I'm like, yes, I got this. All I gotta do is, and that's why they pushing that. They believe that shit themselves too, man.
That's that song with that Psalms 49. So they should continue forever. You know?
Yeah. The thought is that they should continue forever. That's talking about ultimately their kingdom.
Yeah, that's that spirit. That's that spirit of independence.
I can do that.
I can run this.
Why would you run a whole red light though? Like,
I don't think he ran on purpose. But I don't think she should have hung for long either. It wasn't, I don't know.
they slowed down.
Yeah, made him slow down and look. You know, he would have definitely hit the motherfucker.
Oh, they're coming from. Poof. Oh, yeah.
Like, if you see me, you know what I'm saying? We like crossing and you like your head down, my head make you lift your head up, but that's niggas stupid. Niggas just acting an ass. Like, get that bitch, you know, like, hold of that bitch, this nigga slow down.
Panic mode.
He done over with.
So, Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2 and verse 7. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine and ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us.
Yeah.
Let us.
They want all the clothes, the silk. They want all that shit, man. That's why they be. Esau may act like they're not materialistic, but they really are.
Alpaca rugs.
Yeah, you go into their house, man. They be having shit. I went to one Edomite house for my gym and shit, and his dad had this chair. You know, he happy as shit. Like, I got this chair. How much the chair is like $5,000. Motherfucking size, it's been like a fucking spaceship. You know? These motherfuckers be on some shit. They be on them yachts and vacations, and they may wear them dockers. They don't care about no clothes because they ain't got no soul, man. It's a bar. They don't care about no clothes because they ain't got no soul.
You can go anywhere at any time. Who gives a fuck what you're wearing?
Like, look at the Chinese and even the Arabs. Everybody be fly, man. You know what I'm saying? Even them ham might be fly, man. You know what I'm saying? But them Nigerians, I don't ham.
Like old boy on Black Panther, he had the bowl that matched his outfit and all that shit.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
I seen that nigga just now. I seen that part like that. I see it. Oh, that's what I see. This shit. That's crazy.
Damn. Oh my god, bro.
But yeah, Esau, he don't got that, man. You know. So he gotta steal it from everybody ultimately. You know.
I can see that shit.
That's why when they wear shit that we wear, it don't look the same. You know what I'm saying? Even if we put on a suit, that suit is different, man. It's different.
Fly in the suit, bro. No, I'm messing with you.
I love flying in a suit, man. I just dress in suits. And,
It's just like, yeah.
y'all black men put on suits. That's rap. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and it was a rapper that said, he said, you might have money, but you can't buy a swag. You can't buy a swag. You can't buy a song.
Can't buy sauce, man.
This is back in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 8. It says, let us crown ourselves with rosebuds before they be withered. Let none of us go without his part of voluptuousness. Let us leave tokens of our joyfulness in every place, for this is our portion and our lot is this.
Yeah, that's some statues. You know what I'm saying? Let them leave them tokens for their joyfulness in every place that they went. Setting up memorials, whatever they do, man. Setting up their flag. The memorial of them setting up a flag is a sign of them setting up, you know, their idols, man. Or their signet, man. To say, I was here. You know?
Let us oppress the poor and righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the aged.
Yeah, so the poor righteous man is us, man. All right? That's just point out plain because we're poor and we're the Israelites. Okay?
It's like 2 and 2.
I don't know.
African Arab,
motherfucker. But you'll be amazed because you gotta say that because people will say, well, that could be anybody poor and righteous. You know? It's like, nah, man, it's clearly not that, but you want it to be that. You know?
It says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth.
Yep, and that's even though right now that's their constitution and the laws of the land. They rely on that, man. That gives them the control, man. To decide who lives, who dies. You know what I'm saying? Who have this much or who have that much. You know, their laws is what gives them their control. You know? Right, bro.
It says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings.
Yeah, the righteous will be out here asking them, why you eating this pork? Why you not serving this? You can't call him any name. Ain't no Jehovah, Jesus is YAHAWASHI. That's a proper Hebrew. That's how you're supposed to say it. You know what I'm saying? We're contrary, even on not even on that high level. We're contrary, like, man, why you don't wash your hands? You go to the bathroom, but you don't wash your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh?
Are y'all guys with the Black Panther?
Nah.
I'm gonna tell y'all what happened to me at work. They took a, like a hang rope, and I drive this machine, go over the train, they took a hang rope and put it in my seat of the machine. You didn't see that?
I seen that.
Yeah, I'll show it to y'all real quick.
Yeah, I did a video on that.
Man, that's the spirit, you know? That's the spirit right there, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy because I'm like, you know what I'm saying, and they said that they fired him,
Yeah.
but they didn't say who did it.
Yeah, they fired him, and they fired the person who did it, and the technical thing was over there and looked on. See, that rope is on the same color of my machine.
Hey, if you can show the camera if you can, sir, you know what I'm saying? It's fine, but you can, I don't care. Well, you probably gotta put it on like real close. Let me see.
Can he see it?
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I did. You know, I wanted y'all guys to know about it too. You know, everybody black. You know, if they do it to me, they do it to anybody. You know, and they did it on my anniversary day. I've been there 4 years, and they put that in. Well, I came to work because I work overnight. I came to work, and I'm the only one to drive that machine. And they said that in.
Said the dude had a history of racism.
Right. Yep.
That's good. Yeah. But that's how, like you said, that's how they feel. They hate us, and they be sitting right next to you, man.
Right.
know?
Well, I ain't gonna hold y'all guys up. I just want y'all to know what was going on, but I see y'all already know it.
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, freedom isn't free. And Esau paid the cost to get this, man. He blasphemed the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? He denied his birthright. All to get him real quick. You know what I'm saying?
For one morsel of meat.
I gotta wait. You know what I'm saying? What you call that? What's
Some petty,
set
man.
up in the country?
He just
greedy kid or something.
Like a fund, like a
I don't give a fuck if it's done.
and they can't hit it until they 18.
Trust fund.
Yeah.
Trust fund. Yeah. Esau had the trust fund of planet Earth.
Right there. It's right
Like
there.
you just gotta wait till you are 18. 18? Hey, I say that trust fund for a bowl of grits. What? They ain't even done yet. Really?
Fuck that, just put some cheese on it. I mean,
Alright.
finish it in the microwave.
Up.
Not done.
You ain't got to season it.
You're a crackhead. You're a spiritual crackhead. It help him keep going to Satan to get that quick hit.
That's a good point. You haven't got to see it. Her plate say no smoke.
Just give me a spoonful. It's right out the pot. What's up? What's up? I'm all good. You good? Oh, all right. You got brothers? No. Did not know that. Oh, yeah. No, I don't know. I'm being retarded. Jeremiah, yeah. I'm being retarded. I definitely
It's off day. It's off day.
like brothers. I haven't seen them in a while. They used to come on my house every day. That's crazy. That's messed up, man. Oh man, I never did that. Alright, that's cool. I never did that. Win some, you lose some. But you live to remember another thing. Tell my mind ain't on no shit right there.
You're in the right spirit, brother.
Yeah.
You got soul.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and verse 12. It says, therefore, let us lie and wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our clean contrary to our doings.
So that's why they react and act the way they are towards us. This is an embedded spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? They always try to push that you can't teach racism. No, who was the first racist? You know what I'm saying? Who was that first guy to say, you know, what happened? You know, yeah, you know, like they had that basketball player crossing all the white boys, so it started racism. You know what I'm saying? Really what started racism was Cain and Abel, man. That was like the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? He got that mark and he had that hatred. And then it went on down to Jacob and Esau when Jacob stole the birthright, man. All right? He has an embedded spiritual hatred for us. All right? Now, it was based off events. But being the person he is, and it shows that it's within him spiritually because it goes with them as a nation, man.
Genetically predisposed.
Yeah, they're pre-genetically disposed to being racist, man. They be trying to be buddy-buddy with you. Yeah, man, we need to come together. Like, man, this ain't for you. We don't fuck with you, man. Nigga! Like,
Nigger.
Oh, I'm a nigga now. Alright.
She was just a homie 2 seconds ago.
Yeah, we're brothers. Wow. That's crazy.
Brother.
Yeah, we're brothers.
Brother.
Niggas like, and we don't go for it. It's like, nigga, like, fuck you. Like, they want to keep doing, they did some dirt to not only the world, but they did dirt to us within this land. They came up and they don't want to be called out for it, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to own up to all the things that they've done to the nation of Israel, man, and everybody else, man. Really, the nation of Israel. Look, reparations in itself, man. You know, you can't even like fix your wrongs that you wronged, but you want to always act like you right, man. That you're the most righteous in the world. Act like Babylon's system is justice. You'll go to a different country and fucking bomb the hell out of them because you don't think their leader is running the country, running their people right. Ain't your fucking business. You arguing with your best friend. And the stranger just knocked your best friend out. Yeah, off the street of the conversation.
He didn't agree with you.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, man, I don't like the Lakers either. Bro, like, you can't do that. It's none of your business, man. You know? Like, that's Esau, man. But then they're so devious and evil that they be setting up puppets and shit, man, to do certain things, man. Or they'll say that they're going over there and I'm doing this because I don't like your leader, but really that man about to turn it and get off that oil-based dollar, man. You know? So Esau is all about control because one of the things about Esau is his blessing was the fatness of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? He's borrowing it right now. He's in our car, in our house, you know. He like, damn, I don't know if y'all, it's a dumbass movie too. Things like Flushed Away with the little fucking mouse. They switched places basically. You know what I'm saying? One came from the gutter and he lived in the house. Esau is in our house right now. You know what I'm saying? He Rick James on our couch and everything, destroying the earth. But the earth is, he says, let's get that in 2nd Ezra. He said, you know that you made the world for our sake. Esau's blessing is the world. Wait, who's it for? No, the world is for us, but then they got it right now, and that's their blessing. That was their blessing to rule for this point, man. And they ruled it. No other country, no other nation on planet Earth has ruled the entire globe within itself, man. Okay?
2nd Ezra 6:54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Most High, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Yep, and that's Ezra speaking. He said, and he was speaking on Israelites, man. Alright? We're the ones that the Lord made. He said the ones that come from Adam, and the ones that basically, that he kept dealing with, man. Okay? as it goes, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, or Adam. You know what I'm saying? We go Adam, we go Enoch. What's the chronological order?
So Adam, Seth, Enoch. Then it goes down to Noah. Noah.
You know, with Shem.
Then
You know what I'm saying?
Terah, Abraham on down.
Because Ham, Shem, and Japheth is the real important split, basically. This goes the main important ones was you could say Adam, most definitely. You could say Enoch, you know, just because of his how renowned and the scriptures speak on him. But then you go straight to Shem. Then it's Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Then YAHAWASHI, man. You know. But at the end of the day, it was talking about us. The Lord made the world for our sake. All right? You know what I'm saying? Esau out here killing animals and shit, man. The animals was in league with us, man. You know? Esau was trying to do that, creating zoos. Basically, they're the left-hand side.
Forcing everything. They're like forcing everything.
Yeah, they do it, but they're doing it the wrong way. Like, our blessing was to have control of animals, right? The animals in league with us. I mean, you can play with a lion, play with a snake. We was just watching a video the other day. Esau can keep a snake and control it, but it's through a cage. No, like we can control a lion and by just be like, stop, back up, move real quick, like a dog, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we control it. Was on the right hand side, it's right. But everything Esau does is what he's trying to do what the Most High is doing. Even with the New World Order depopulizing the whole world.
That's his foot.
Yeah, the Most High is trying to depopularize the world too. Because he said that I made the second Ezra said the world now is for many, but the world to come is for few, man. You know? So the Lord is going to do some depopulizing, but when he depopulate, he's going to be getting rid of the wicked, man. But when Esau depopulate, he's just going to get rid of the people that ain't useful to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's in a bad way. A person could be innocent, righteous, doing everything, but you don't got no engineering skills, you don't got this, or you're not leading that, you don't got this business, so you're not invited, man.
And that's a good point because the Most High is taking out, like you say, he's taking out the wicked, the sinners. You know what I'm saying? He is the judger. Like you said with Esau, him artificially trying to do what the Most High is doing, he taking out innocent, he trying to take out everybody.
He don't do anything he do it's not as righteous as what the Most High does. The Most High got chariots, his airplanes got to do all this. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got to create an airplane to do it, but one could go up and down, you know, and then go straight. The other one got to take off. One's faster, the other one, and it's like we could fly though. Yeah. But but chariot pull up, like Cat Williams said. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to go Bermuda? Hit that bit. Wait, let me turn around real quick. You gotta get out and push that bit. Go downhill and shit. You gotta look at steeping technology wise. You got all the buddies out here. Hey, we feel pretty standing. Oh shit.
I know you.
This is 2 Peter chapter 3. Verse 7, it says, "But the heaven and the earth, which are now, by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men."
Yep, so that's ultimately how the Most High is going to destroy the earth. Now Esau's trying to destroy it too, but he don't know that Esau's trying to do it through the mark of the beast, slavery, full control slavery. You know, you think it's bad now, man. You're working at them factories, man. It's going to turn to a communist place. And it's ironic they hate communism, but that's what they're ultimately going to be doing. You know, I guess it's like you're trying to divert through distraction. Goddamn communists. Meanwhile, you got a whole communist plan. You know, like that's crazy.
That's what slavery was in the South, was controlled communism.
Yeah, it was just controlled communism, like allowed, and they hate it now. It's like they're saying, I don't care about nobody but a communist. I hate bad things. Like it made me like, what's so bad about it? It's economically smart. You know what I'm saying? It just don't give you the ability to make your own choices. mad. You know, look at China, man. China bounced all the way back. You know, Russia. Yeah. Only people there that hasn't bounced back because of Esau was Cuba, man. The Cuba's doing decent. They living. They got their own culture, man. They ain't colonized. You know, that's the thing about it. You can't colonize the communists, man. It's like, you got rules you have to follow. Christianity, you can't do that. People die if you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bring that shit.
you break that dumb shit out here. You get dumb shit though. And that's how. Look, hey, the Most High is gonna be a communist. You know what I'm saying? Esau's trying to be a communist. Most High is gonna be, because everybody's gonna be under our laws. We're gonna serve our laws, and you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, but Esau's doing it the wrong way, man. You know, he's doing it through tricks. He's gonna look out for himself. You know, the wicked are gonna. He's trying to have the wicked superiorly ruler, man. He's trying to have lobster and catfish dinners every day. You know, being a weirdo, man.
Yeah, that's it.
So,
take the dick off. Fuck it. I'm going for it.
That's how shit.
Beg your damn pardon. Damn, this is the opportunity.
She got a friend of the world out this motherfucker.
She trying to spiritually test a nigga, man. You know, she a demon.
so, damn.
He started rebuking her, man. She's a whole demon that rolled up. See it. Hey, yeah, she came up on it with sweet talking crazy. I mean, looking crazy.
All the way out the window.
Niggas start getting rebuked, like demons start getting slapped. You are lawful. Like, damn, alright. Let me go down the street. This nigga ain't right.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 12 says, therefore let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgressings of our education.
Yeah, well, what I said earlier, man, wash your hands, man. You know, like, it's crazy how this coronavirus spread, and then they won't blame Jake for going outside. You don't wash your hands. You did this. Like, it spread so fast. I know it was you, G. You came from fucking Beijing, toilet to toilet, read you a book, shook they always want to shake hands like this and shit. Your ass spread the fuck out of that. Jake get daps. Niggas hard to get.
Yeah, we been sanitized.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hard to get you go do that. You can't get it from right there, you know what I'm saying? Esau do all that. Be in there reading books and shit. You know? Touching
their ass.
Put the head up.
Like on a blue street. That nigga went there and put that cream on his shit. They came out there to, he's like, nah, nigga, I'm gonna give you a hug.
Nice to meet you. Says,
you had to go for it. Fuck it. Sometimes you had to go for it.
Says, he upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objective to our infamy, the transgressings of our education.
Yeah, the Big Bang Theory. Like, you know, like, that's stupid, yo. You know, and we're the only ones that's saying it, man. That democracy or, you know, OJ or something, whatever you got, man. Like, y'all niggas stupid as hell, man. Like, that shit's dumb. What we call it, white people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, white people.
White people, you know? They be salty as it, because they can't help it. It's gonna happen. You know, so demons say, white people. Shit.
You said the demons even said?
No, they ain't even say it. They say it to themselves, you know what I'm saying? White people, like,
That's shit, bro.
For racists in the African.
I know they put raisins in pancakes. I know they do.
That's nasty as hell.
That's an unconfirmed confirmation.
Unconfirmed.
They got raisin flavored car fresheners.
Yeah. What the raisin flavored car freshener? That's heavy. What's up with Esau raisin?
Not a candle, but a car freshener. Like, why you want it? Like raisins in it.
You know you got a stick in a candle glass with raisins in it. They don't do nothing but birds. Smelling burnt raisins. Organic.
Organic raisins.
Organic raisin candy.
Reading on in Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 13.
They off there, right, man.
Citra raisin oil and shit.
Rubber raisins on the bottom of their feet.
Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 13. It says, he professeth to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he calleth himself the child of the Lord.
Yeah. Man, white. You're white. That's basically, and then you made the Lord himself an Edomite, man. The image of him. And then made people worship that image. You know? Yep, the idol. You know? Everything you say is right. That's why people don't believe, like you could, back in the G, if your dad was a carpenter, you was a carpenter. And it was based on how good you were as a carpenter. Here, you gotta get that certificate to be considered a carpenter or be considered anything. That goes back to First Maccabees, the first chapter, and it's like they gave license because they got more money. You get these diplomas and these degrees and all that, you get more money, man. You know? I was watching this movie, I didn't get to finish it. It was Bird Box. It's the first time watching this shit yesterday. I don't like watching everything that everybody watch. You know what I'm saying? I do what everybody not doing. I sneak in there. You know?
Just don't bring that shit up. No,
It probably got to be like 5 years from now. Yeah, we ain't gonna be here that long. For me to get a Popeye chicken, I can't do it. Can't do it. Everybody do it too much. You know?
It says, verse 14, he was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us even to behold.
Yeah. So they look at us, you know. You ever be somewhere and they're like at a distance, like if you're at Walmart or something, I'll be at work. I'm at a station, they're at a station, and I'm just chilling, working. I can feel a nigga looking at me. I look, and catch him, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck is you looking at? Yo, like, you know I'm black. And I can't say I'm saying black for lack of a better word. You know I'm an Israelite. What are you looking at me like that for? You know what I'm saying? And it gotta be a detestable hate.
Yeah.
You know, like if you look at something for a long time and trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? If I see something like Edomite walk in, it's like, oh, it's an Edomite. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, go about your business. You're a devil, yeah, this is regular, but they stare. You know? Because we're grievous for them to behold.
I'd rather them keep looking at me if I catch them too. Like, don't look away either.
Don't look. That's why I try to spin fast. That's why I try to hit it with the.
Be like, you know.
I see.
Act like he about to do something. That joke is shit.
I see. Nigga, like shit. I caught one of them like that one time. He was just looking. He kept looking at me. I'm working at an angle so I can see him looking at me because the back's supposed to turn. And then I just caught that boy. Bam. That boy walked over and asked a straight question. Hey man,
You had to play it off.
Like what the fuck is you looking at, G? But I'm looking at him like, what the fuck is you looking at? You know what Hassan is now. They got that gruesome hatred, man. Not because we're ugly, you know. We're not grievous to look upon because we're ugly. We're grievous to look upon because we're righteous. We're what they want to be. All right? We got melanin. You know what I'm saying? We're the children of the Most High. You know? We're destined to rule. So yeah, they looking at us like, damn niggas, you know what I'm saying? After like something, it was squeezed out.
Deep fried cricket right here.
I would not ride it one. That's dangerous.
That's what you call a dude buggy.
New money.
A dude buggy.
Oh,
It look like doom. It's small like a bug. It's a doom buggy. That's what, that would have made more sense because I see a doom buggy don't look like that.
I thought you said that's what you call new money. You didn't know what to get. They just got. We gotta get something.
I can get it right now. That's what she said.
Wisdom of Solomon 2:15. It says, he is grievous unto us even to behold, for his life is not like other men's.
Yeah, because our life is, we got the flavor, we're the salt of the earth, man. So they see us as like, man, that's why they can't wait for a great white hype. They go crazy. Like, finally! You know what I'm saying? You see us saucing all day. You know, the one white dude go out there and just start hitting it. He's the best out here. You know what I'm saying? And the whole world.
That's why they set up Tyson Fury like they set him up. They ain't never did a half-year award for the Fighter of the Year. And it's a pandemic. It ain't even been that many fights. But Tyson Fury on ESPN is the halfway mark Fighter of the Year.
And that's all for one fight. Like Errol Smith's been putting in work.
Then he cheated.
Yeah. Yup. And they ain't going, but that's boxing talk. You know? So go ahead.
It says, for his life is not like other men's, his ways are of another fashion.
Yeah, ways of the Most High YAHAWASHI, even on the base level, we have a righteousness about us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, our justice is justice, but sometimes, more than not, our people are niggas, man. But our logic is proper, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no like weird box shit, man. You know, to where it's like how Esau law is, you break this. Like I always break down a situation with the guy on child support, because you put him on child support, the man find out the baby's not his. You know, logically you're supposed to take him on child support. I know, due to our laws, we gotta keep you on child support. No, you know what I'm saying? That's how they rule. This shit is corrupted. So when they see us solving matters, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gets smacked and you see them smack them back. Man. You see what happened? So I fuck with them people. Esau smacking. What are you doing that for? Get the fuck out of our way. That man need to get slapped back right now. You know? Whooping your kids and shit. You know? They don't like us whooping kids. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. But they don't like our ways, man. You know? They fucking saran wrap their kid and fucking feed that nigga Novocaine and then throw him over a river, and we the bad guys, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas are renowned for getting their Chris Benoit on, man. Yeah. You know?
Murder-suicide is they MO.
The case that they gave me. Murder-suicide with the case that they gave me.
Edom was the name that they
let this slide.
Edom was a name that they gave me.
Edom was a name that they gave
me. Verse 16, it says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Yeah, they're not the real thing. That's why even basic Jake be like, man, look at your hair is all thin. You know what I'm saying? Especially back in the day when their boobs was flat. I'm talking about the women, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man.
This can't be it.
Yeah, I know y'all like suck on that side, like, you know? But then social media came about and they started hanging around Jake, man. You know, start getting their squats on, you know, things start getting integrated, start getting with Jake as women. That's what you got. You know what I'm saying? Say thank you to the 90s.
Starbucks got a whole hidden gym somewhere, bro. They got to. Starbucks got the gym somewhere.
What we say?
So Starbucks got a gym somewhere.
Starbucks got a gym.
They got membership.
Yeah.
Says, we are esteemed of him as counterfeits, He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, something as simple as the concept of them washing their hands. And again, these motherfuckers had the nerve to blame it on Jake. I just can't help repeating that because that's fucked up, man. You don't wash your hands, everybody know it, and then you go get on TV and say, dog, that's down bad. Like, wow. I've been washing my hands the whole time. And we all know that's how you spread shit. Wash your hands, G. And the scriptures tell you you're supposed to wash your hands, man. You know? It's something as simple as that. Their nature goes deeper than that. They got way more diabolical things. But that is as plain as it gets right there, man. You know? We get intricate and talk about the laws and different. No, them niggas are be the wicked. What Cain said? Am I my brother's keeper? Like, you know, like what's, you know, play the victim, man. Like, I'm supposed to be watching that this nigga all day. You're a grown man. Like, yeah, man, you're out here. You know, like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's your brother. You're supposed to know if he's alive or dead, bro. You know? Nobody should let their brother get beat up in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta ask questions later, you know?
It says, he pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his Father. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen, and what shall happen at the end of him.
Yep, so they afflict us. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going through now. That's what we went through in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Esau right now is oppressing us. He want to see if the Most High is going to deliver us, man. Well, he ain't trying to do it. He basically don't believe that the Lord is going to deliver us, especially with the mindset that our people are in. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're not praying to the Most High. They're not being Israelites. That's why it's crazy about how you got these YouTube stars that's talking about pedophilia. This other guy talking about he calls himself a comedian, act like he beating off to Will Smith's little sister picture, and when she was doing a whip her head back and forth video, she was dumb young. This nigga got millions of views, but then you have an Israelite channel, and they'll strike us, man. We have all kind of weird ass shit on YouTube, and they'll strike us. It's because what we're doing is a problem, man. We're calling on the Most High, YAHAWASHI, and the Son, and that's when things are gonna happen. They're like, oh no, we heard this is gonna happen. I think we got it taken care of. All we gotta do is flag them, listen. Then next thing you know, you'll start, we suppress them, we come up with this, and then you actually, what did the Lord say? You find yourself thinking resistant, but you find yourself going along with his will, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody resisting. If you're doing it, you're going into prophecy. Esau, trying to take over the world, he's going into prophecy. You know, ultimately he's revealing how much of a devil he is and how the world shouldn't act, man. He's the epitome of evil, man. Like, if we don't understand evil now, man, you ain't gonna never get it, man. It's just so deeply rooted that it can't change. Like racism in itself, I can't say racism, prejudice. You know what I'm saying? That's so deeply rooted, you can't really change it. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, you can make 2 or 3, but there's states of people that are like that. Now, once we go into the kingdom of heaven and the Lord changes it, you're going to get your respect you deserve, man. If you break a law, according to the Lord's way, you get punished. It don't matter who you are. But with Esau, you know, that's why they get them warped stats. You know, black people are criminals and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, y'all don't get arrested. Jake get arrested. Yeah. They get processed. We don't, most of us can't afford a lawyer.
Yeah, that's what because even if they put you on, now this is stupid as hell. If they put you on house arrest, they still put you into the system. Like, you gotta go from court and go to the jail and get booked just to let you out to go home, just so they can have you in the system, man.
Yep.
All right, that shit is retarded. Like the brothers, that's a hell of a point. Y'all don't get arrested. Oh, we're gonna let you off with a warning. Where the fuck is my warning at? Like, god damn.
or if they pop you, you got a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Or you can cry. They can cry in court. You know what I'm saying? And you basically get the person that you kill somebody, like the chick that killed the dude, they hugging the bitch and shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know? That happened to us. It's like niggas is laughing and joking about old boy George Floyd doing the nail challenge and everything. You know, but when she do it, that's all thunder. It's in the, and they celebrate it, man. What they celebrate with the George Floyd death. You know what I'm saying? They basically like, you know, it's not that deep. Y'all guys got to get over it. That was just he was a criminal. You know what I'm saying? Jake overall is going crazy, but Esau overall is like, man, he should have just stopped resisting. It wasn't that bad. Then make up a reason, man. You know? Esau is a piece of shit, man. You know?
Says Wisdom of Solomon 2:18. For if the just man be the son of the Most High, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. Let us examine him with despitefulness and torture, that we may know his meekness and prove his patience.
Yeah, and Esau could do that all he wants. But then that goes back to Sirach chapter 2, you know what I'm saying? And as long as we trust in the Lord, we will get our salvation, man. All right, this is nothing that we should be worried about or tripping over. As long as we got YAHAWASHI, Esau can do all the afflicting he wants. He just solidifying his death, man. You know what I would say what I mean by that is non-existence. Pursuant to the book of Obadiah. You know? He's gonna be non-existent. Nobody's gonna need him anymore. You know, that's the fireest shit ever, man. When you get rid of a nation that, you get rid of the source of corruption. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have viruses on your computer, and you can find and clean them out, but if you can find something to never let you have a virus again, I take these 5 viruses, I figure out how to get rid of it. I ain't gonna never get a virus again, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how the world gonna be. We're gonna be, when the world is in our rulership, the people are gonna rejoice. We're gonna go ruling, you know what I'm saying? Elon gonna start tripping. We'll get him straight. You know, that's the viruses. But the fact that that type of evil is not gonna come back anymore, everything else is gonna eventually go to. Everything is eventually gonna go to peace, man. Okay.
That reminds me of as far as getting rid of the source. That reminds me of a couple movies, really. But that girl with many talents. You had all those, I forget what they called them, but they got to the source, which is that big ass tower or tree, and she set that bitch on fire. You know what I'm saying? To get rid of, them
the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a process. Everything is a process. You got something, brother?
Yeah. This is talking about America, but it's still on the same vibration. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Yeah.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that which is sown with good.
Yeah. So basically, what Esau set up, this thing ain't no like you can love your way through this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen somebody put a picture up of a boy that got in the Ku Klux Klan and said he became the father-in-law of the Ku Klux Klan prime minister's daughter. He gathered 3 friends, made them put their hoods down and said, that's how you do it with love. No, man, evil as hell, man. You know, Esau and Jake trying to always forgive Esau. Esau always doing wrong to Jake, man. You know? Did you read that again?
If verse 2nd Ezra 4 and 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Yep. So basically, Esau's establishment, there's no way that things are going to change. So loving them and trying to love your way to fix is not gonna work. You're gonna have to get rid of them. They're not gonna change. You know what I'm saying? And their establishment is so deeply rooted that the world is not gonna change. That's why the Lord's gonna ultimately destroy themselves, man. Because they're gonna come around and do something. You know? We'll go to create the kingdom of heaven and everything. They got their country and start hearing about Tylenols and shit. I'm saying, what the fuck? Yeah, you see it. Handling booze and shit. This guy with the iPhone. How you get it?
Back in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2, in verse 20, it says, let us condemn him with a shameful death, for by his own saying he shall be respected.
Yep, and that's what's going to happen. How ironic. That's what they want to do to us, and that's how it's going to happen. The Lord is going to give us that respect. All right, the world may not be respecting us, but the Most High is going to give us respect, and He's the power. He's the high power. As we were speaking on earlier, He is, and none else beside Him. So if He respect us, that's all we need, man. You know.
You know, Zephaniah the 3rd chapter, it says the Most High is going to give us praise and fame in every land where we put to shame. You know, just add to that.
And we'll put the shame on all four corners of the earth, man. You know?
That respect, baby.
It says, such things did they imagine and were deceived, for their own wickedness had blinded them.
Yeah. So they're thinking that this is gonna, again, remember, you said earlier again, that the Lord have things like connecting together. They think they're doing their own will, but they're actually doing the Lord's will. Because they think they like, oh yeah, we're oppressing, we got them looking stupid out here. Y'all praising the Most High, y'all like myth busters, y'all don't believe in nothing. You're making y'all look like y'all don't believe in nothing. Everybody looking at y'all, you know, you getting beaten, you see them praying and doing this and talking to the air. But then when the Lord, we investing, it says prophesying to the wind, you know what I'm saying? We're doing that, we're investing our oil, laying up our oil, you know, our treasure, you know what I'm saying? And when it's time for the Most High to come, that's gonna be that ticket. For one, you gotta be an Israelite, and for two, you gotta put in some work to get that money for that ticket, man. You know, you don't know how much like we always talk about. You don't know how much your grace ticket is, man. You know what I'm saying? It could be a million righteousnesses.
It says, verse 22. As for the mysteries of the Most High, they knew them not, neither hoped they for the wages of righteousness, nor discern a reward for blameless souls.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, they don't seek justice, they don't seek that true peace that the world deserves. You know what I'm saying? And Esau is always going to be a corrupt individual. He's looking out for himself right now. That's why this world is going in the direction it's going. It's for his nation, man, because ultimately they're headed for destruction. That's why the scriptures say the devil coming down with great wrath because he knew he had but a short time, man. Esau know he got a short time right now. Biblically he knows. So they're doing things and they're trying to accelerate this issue and press on one world order, man, new world order. So with that being said, I want to give all praises to
YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH.
We want to give double honor to our apostles, to our elders, who are wrong. I want to say blessed salutations to you, brothers, out there teaching and doing truth, sincerity, sincere, high, commitment to one.